All right, so our Carabao Cup campaign has officially come to a close. Now, courtesy of this 1-0 loss against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium and an overall 4-2 loss on aggregates, combining the first leg, which ended 3-2 in Arsenal's favour at Stamford Bridge. Now, this is a bad end, even though a lot of people would still be okay that Chelsea went this far in the cup competition. But these are like competitions that if we are not winning the Premier League, at least let's fight so hard to get these cup competitions. They still mean something. And I think this final will be Arsenal's second final in 5 years or 6 years. So they also need it. They also need to advance to the final. Likewise, us. Now, knowing fully well that we are a goal behind, I expected a more attacking team in this game. But the lineup, the moment I even set my eyes on the lineup, it dawned on me that to even attack Arsenal properly in this game would be so difficult. Starting off the game with five defenders, three-man central defense, and then two wing backs of Cucurella and Malogusto. Our setup looked more like now we the win, like we are the one with the 3-2 lead. We just want to come and contain Arsenal so that they will not be able to score again in this game. That's what our setup looked like. And then the first half performance, you will definitely see that we struggled with that lineup because we were just having the possession and doing nothing tangible with the possession that we had. The only attackers that started this game of note were Joao Pedro and Liam Delap. And even from the way the team was structured today, it looks like Liam Delap was playing more as a winger. He was playing outside. So he did not even affect this game in an attacking sense today. It was just Joao Pedro. And he was actually overpowered by the presence of Declan Rice them in midfield and the defensive duo of Saliba and Gabriel also. We needed at least goals in this game. We needed at least a goal or two in this game, but we just mustered one shot on target in the first half. And for some reasons, all shots Enzo Fernandez took in this game today, we are just going over the bar. No shot was properly on target today from Enzo Fernandez. And that was so disappointing seeing him like overhit those shots in a game that has such importance today. I expected a lot more. I really expected a lot more from this game, but it did not work out. And then coming into the second half, I thought maybe the manager would want to do something different. Then we came into the second half. He brought in Kopama and Estavao. And then I think he removed, who did he even remove? Liam Delap and Andre Santos. Abi? Yes. He made the substitutions, brought in the people that he brought on. But then we still did not look like we were going to get anything like genuine in an attacking sense. We did not. We still mustered just one shot on target in this game, even in the second half too. That's one shot on target in the first half, one shot on target in the second half. And then in the second half, we had 6 shots off target. There was no urgency. There was no like intensity in the game. We are not playing this game as if we were like the one that is in need of a goal in this game. We are not. I've said it before. Then I think Arsenal noticed that we are not attacking the way like people would expect us to attack. Then they tried as much as possible to calm us down in this game. They were just playing with us. They were not them too. They were being too careful because if you know what Arsenal could do, you would know that they were not attacking in this game. Arsenal had just one shot on target too in the first half and one shot on target in this second half. And their only shot on target in the second half was the goal that they scored in the 97 minutes. So they were also playing safe. Then knowing fully well that Chelsea were not attacking properly, it made the defending okay and easy for them today, which did not actually make sense for us. The only time I noticed a little bit of urgency in Chelsea's game was just in that 90 minutes plus when we now started bombing forward to see if and started doing all those crossing, which eventually led to the goal we conceded. Because everybody now had to move forward. But we had the whole entirety of the game to try and be more attacking and more intense with our attacking moves. We did not do that. So this has just at least written us off on the Carabao Cup side. That one is done. Arsenal will just wait to face either Manchester City or Newcastle. Now in this game, I think the absence of Reece James actually had a toll on us because there is nobody with that quality that Reece James brings into a team. Nobody had that quality on that pitch from Chelsea side today. Those passes that Reece James can play out of nothing, we didn't have anybody distributing such passes today. Even though he did not start from the first half, he would have made the difference coming on in the second half. But they said he was rested. We have an important game against Arsenal, a semi-final game. They did not say he was injured though. They said Reece James is okay, that he was just rested. Club captain for that matter, rested for a semi-final game. Because I don't know if they feel like the game has no importance or they just see it as just any game that they'll be resting the club captain. Is it not better to rest him for Wolves that we have next and play him against this Arsenal? And it's not like he started the game against West Ham. He came on as a substitute against West Ham as well. So I don't just understand why they are saying that they rested this James for this Arsenal game. It makes no sense. Then Pedro Neto is another person I feel like we really missed in this game because even though he has not really been good in recent weeks for Chelsea, his performances has not really been that great. But I feel like if Pedro Neto was present in this game, be him a starter or coming on as a substitute, you'd have seen his impact in this game. We had no runner. Kukurela was trying to do that from that his flank, but you see the right hand flank, he was just blunt. Hincap is not a natural left back. He's a centre back that can play as a left back too. But knowing fully well that there is no runner, nobody was there to stretch him. He felt so comfortable. I think Malo Gusto had to manage himself for a while in the game after getting the medical attention sometime in the second half. And then I thought he was going to be substituted, but he did not leave immediately. He had to still play on for a while. So that I also think that limited his all-round play until he left the pitch. Hincap, he just had it easy from that left flank. So I feel like this game would have been a good game where Pedro Neto would bring that his busybody self into the game, even if he's not contributing anything. Being busy, running at Arsenal defense, those their fullbacks, either Julian Timber or Henkape, it would actually keep them on their toes. They will know that Pedro Neto is here. If you lose that around him, you are likely going to chase him into your 18-yard box and something could actually happen. His presence, his pace is actually a problem for defenders. I also do not know the reason why he did not even make it to the bench, talk more of the game itself. So those two persons, Reece James, Pedro Neto, their absence was we actually felt in this game. I'm not even going to lie. We felt their absence in this game. I just feel like if they were present in this game, like this game would have probably had a different outcome. And I also feel like Liam Rosenio overthought this thing. These days, because of the kind of board and management we have in this club, nobody knows the decisions that the manager took by himself and the decision that the board are taking on his behalf. Because it's crazy when you have a club where the board are usually in charge of even decisions that the coach makes, the people who are supposed to start, the people that are supposed to rest, and all of that. You will now find it difficult to draw conclusions about things that a coach is supposed to do and what the board and management is supposed to do, and even the sporting directors too. It actually makes no sense. Today, captain was not available. He was resting. Pedro Neto, I think a minor injury or something like that, but it was not announced. Joao Pedro was just not in this game today because he was the lone man and he had little help in that attacking line. Our defense just had a normal game. Fofana and Chalobah, they were just there. Arsenal did not attack much, so they did not have a lot to do. Likewise, the fullbacks as well. And in midfield, the battle was just in midfield between Andre Santos, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez, and then Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Ebere Cheze. That was just where this football today was played, in midfield. And nothing tangible came out of those midfield battles until Arsenal now decided to move back towards the end of the game. That was even when Chelsea now felt like, okay, it's even true that we need one goal at least in this game, and we started moving forward. But at the end of the day, we were moving forward and we forgot that Arsenal can actually hit us on a counter. Imagine attacking Arsenal and they still had Martinelli, Declan Rice, Kai Havertz out. And why we have just one centre back against three of them? So why wouldn't they score when they got that opportunity? It was just about Declan Rice pulling out like an accurate cross over to the Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz together with Martinelli against Sanchez. The outcome was definitely going to be one thing, a goal, because with Martinelli just right by the side there, it's easy to deceive Sanchez with Martinelli's presence. You just do as if you are passing to him around Sanchez and then end the ball in the net, and that was exactly what happened. So that's just it. Such a disappointing end to the game. I actually expected a lot more from this game, even though we did not qualify. I didn't want Arsenal to win us. I was even that like it was even better for me that this game ended in the goalless draw that it was heading towards until they scored the goal. This single goal that they got in this game actually pained me. I was so angry when they scored that goal because they didn't do anything to deserve a win in this game. But likewise, us, we did not do anything. So I would have preferred that the game ends goalless. Let us know that their win is just courtesy of the first game that ended 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. But they just got the second goal, the fourth goal, the only goal of the game, making it 4 goals, and everything just ended. Then on the penalty issue, that tackle from Chalobah against Martinelli, that was a definite penalty. I don't know why it was not given. That was on our favor, but it did not count. At the end of the day, it did not even matter because we still lost the game. But that's it, Sha. Now our attention will be focused on the next game, the Premier League against Wolves. I beg, let us use the opportunity or the anger from this loss today and pounce on Wolves, because that top 4 days is actually heating up now. Manchester United, like, they have gotten back on form, so we don't need to drop points unnecessarily along the line now. Like I've always said, this is Wolves, a team that we are supposed to beat, like, come rain, come shine, no matter the weather on that day. So let's come back against Wolves, play good football, get our win, and get our confidence back. We are out of the Carabao Cup, yes, but there is still a lot to play for ahead of the running. There is still a lot to play for. So let's just see what happens. Thank you very much. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel now. Like the video, drop a comment, share to your friends. Anyhow you want to support this channel, please do. All right, I'll see you soon.